Так, начинаем 8-ю часть. Одноиных жуков рассказывают.
Well, look who's arrived. Did you have any problems finding your... Well, you certainly know how to make friends.
Да, можно было бы болтать. Не той рыбы было бы. Ну ладно. Да и ладно. Не очень-то и хотелось.
And why is it Malphas who carries the Sun Temple on his back? Isn't that a jest?
Не очень не хотелось. Комплекты, да, вот эти ввели. Чем больше, ну, например, там комплект ботинок, да, они дают там 7 скрытностей, ну, например. А если я надену еще перчатки скрытности, то суммарно они будут давать там плюс бонус какой-то еще скрытности. То есть, ну, Джаспар ведет меня к какому-то магу поговорить. Это что за бомжи? Не, чувак. Да идем, давай. Ну давай поворачивать.
So about this fever. Usually those gifted with magic have to report their talent to the order and then pass a ritual that teaches them how to deal with their magic. The journey to the water.
Sir?
Once they've passed that, the fever reduces to an endurable level, and new alchemists have their names registered in some kind of holy book. But there are other ways to get rid of the fever, and I hope my employer can tell you about them.
От лихорадки можно избавиться не только там путем прохождения пути воды этого. Да, можно еще какими-то другими. Ну, если я, например, вор, да, там такой типа, то, ну, не хочу становиться магом. Да, а можно избавиться другими путями. Чё на мне надето? Почему? Почему меня переодели? Да. Ну, видимо, из-за того, что я иду к этому. О, ничего себе костюм. Я такой же хочу. Прикольно, да?
Hold it, my sir. No civilians beyond this point without explicit permission. Who are you, and what leads you to this holy place?
Business. I'm Jaspar Belveric, and I work for the Naramese mages.
Oh, right. The mercenary. And who's your companion?
Marijo de Luna from Ostian, esteemed holder of de Luna's Empire of Tender Fragrance, the most prestigious perfumery in all of Vin. Archmagister Marigil sent for him. Didn't he tell you?
The Archmagister. Well, that does sound like him. Fair enough, you may pass. But show this place the
Набрал с
respect
3
it
короба,
deserves,
да?
mercenary.
Типа я там
You too,
какой-то
my
там.
Sir de Luna.
You have my word, fair lady. Thank you.
Храм Солнца. Можно завести собаку, походу. То, что коня можно будет приручить, это точно.
Двигаться. Просто башки немного.
Well, that went better than expected. Hey, it worked, didn't it? That's all that matters. Nobody will suspect someone who's already in the temple. Anyway, I think it's about time I tell you a little bit more about this employer of mine. His name is Constantine Firespark, and he's one of Narathzal Orethiel's former followers, which the new Grand Master, Tealor Orethiel, brought here by ship about 2 years ago. That means he's one of the former arch-enemy. They usually wear green, while the Order wears white or red. That should make it easy for you to tell them apart. Firespark's pretty much the eldest of Narathzal's mages, and quite well versed in magic, at least from what I've heard. Plus, he's a very gentle and likable fellow, which is why even the keepers like having him around. Let's hope he can tell us a thing or two about these visions, and help you get rid of the fever. Come, follow me.
Ahoy!
Хронику. Что там дрыхнешь уже?
Нет, спать.
А?
Вижу.
Смотришь, нет?
Move along.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
Yes. This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
All right, here we are. Hang
No,
on.
no, 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 no. That's not how you do it.
All of them.
Blasted! I'm just being careful.
That doesn't make any sense. Give me that thing now.
Can it ever be easy? Blazes, I just can't bloody believe it.
Blazes. That's what you get for working with fumblers. I told you, we
Nice of
should be
Firespark.
careful. What? Now, who the heck are you? Can't an old man have a moment to himself?
You hired me. The Magister, don't you remember?
Oh, right. Joseph the Scrounger. So
Blazes,
why
I just
are you
can't
here?
bloody believe it.
Had any luck?
Just spar. And yeah, we did find something.
Suggest you first of all tell me when I allowed you to drag your drinking mates up here. Do you need me to explain the meaning of the words highly and confidential to you?
I'm sure there's a lot you can explain to me, but let's save that for later. This particular fellow over here needs your help, Frank. Arcane fever.
Is that so? What exactly has that got to do with me? Let the keepers and their holy rituals take care of it.
No.
What is it with the costume anyway?
This man's magic is different, Meister. Just feel his aura and you'll see it. Plus he's from Nera, just as you are.
Well, all right then, for nostalgia's sake. I really hope you're not wasting my time, though. Working with these religious buffoons is bound to make any rational thinking person go bonkers. Anyway, that chair over there. Take a seat, and I'll have a look at that fever of yours.
Я просто хочу надо сделать. А, сесть на стул на это, чтобы он меня смотрел.
All right then. This will tickle a little. Yeah, you're right. This aura does feel different, complex somehow, and
Ничего себе,
Powerful.
галюнит.
And do you really want to tell me you've only recently discovered that talent of yours? With that aura, I'm surprised you haven't turned into an Obaya by now. Fine. That is, we will help you. But first, tell me everything. How you got that magic, and how you met that scrounger.
Почему-то Джаспара Хапуга называют.
I see. Regarding this vision thing, I think that your mind simply played a trick on you there. Not that it's much of a surprise, considering what you've been through. Actually, you were quite lucky that the sudden outburst of your glance didn't blow your head right off. Oh, by all that's holy, I won't start playing your tutor now. If you don't know about the basic functioning of magic, then read something from Ballador Goldenstein. He's...
The glance on the sea of eventualities. Alongside, but apart from the reality we're in right now, exist countless other realities, in which some events have different outcomes, so to speak. A version of this very same room, for example, with the very same people in it, only that Meister Firespark's beard is on fire. And what defines an Arcanist, someone capable of magic, is that he or she can see those other realities and let parts of them come true.
Well, look at that, Jasper. You surprise me.
That's what I'm being paid for.
How powerful an Arcanist is depends on 3 factors. How far away are the eventualities that he can see, how well he can bring parts of them into our reality, and finally, how well his mind can handle seeing other realities simultaneously with ours. Lighting a candle is easier than calling a meteor from the sky, to speak plain Inal, but as I said, read Goldenstein if you're interested in the topic. I'm not going to waste any time with lectures. Well, if that's what you want to believe, go for it. I, in any case, have never come across such a phenomenon in over 50 years of studying magic. And now we should...
It all begins with the dreams.
What the blasted blistering blazes? Does this room look like the bosom of a whore to you? Or what makes you think you can go around touching anything you get your fingers on? These documents are confidential, for heck's sake. I knew it was a mistake to hire a thug like you. Lashery always had a weakness for...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you telling me something about dreams that led you and Tealor Renthiel here, didn't you, Meister? And you told me that in this vision of yours, the Veiled Woman said this. It all begins with the dreams.
What? Is that true? Oh. Then, this near-death experience you had before you woke up on the shore. Tell me again, what exactly did you see in it? A room? Well, anyway, for now all that matters, whatever you clairvoyanced back there is of no use to us if you're dead as a doornail. Well, that's usually a plodding process. The fever you feel is a result of your mind, not the ritual the Enderalians practice. To put frankly, it means 1 year of hour-long meditation, bland food, and abstinence from anything that makes life worth living. In due time, the Arcanist then learns to filter these other realities from ours, and the fever gets less and less. A shortcut, if you will. I'm not capable of performing it, but another one of us is. Her name is Lashery, and you should seek her out as soon as possible. There is indeed this but please, if you're up for... She's currently in a ruin called Old Rashengrad, not far from Ark. Just tell her that I said... Okay, now you'd have to be a total idiot to miss it. I recommend leaving for the ruin straight away. And you, Joseph, you're going to come with me and hopefully more than a bottle of honey wine.
Quite a character, isn't he? But I like... Here, I owe you this for your help back in Riverville. And in case you're in the mood for a mug of ale and a good chat, just drop by the Dancing Nomad in the Stranger's Quarter. I'll get myself a room there for the time being. With all that said, good luck mastering your magic, my friend. I'll see you around.
Поняла, да? Так. Есть 3 способа. Как добраться до этой тетки? Первый — это указатель в храме солнца где-то здесь. Ну, сейчас на улице будет, да? Второй — это мират. Ну, типа животного какого-то, на котором можно доехать. И третий — это пешком. Давай на мираде, да, наверное, попробуем? Ты уже спишь? Чуть-чуть. Ну давай доберемся и закончим, да? Маленькая версия. Каждый день все меньше и меньше, да? Ну поздно сегодня, наверное, лучше его записать, да? Ну ладно, хорошо. Осталось только Мираду найти. Может быть, по квесту в направлении побежать. Вот что за башня Мирада. То есть Мирада путешествует между башнями Мирада. Я понял. Вот узнатие, ссылка. Народ. Указатель.
You may pass, but treat this place with respect, Outlander.
Видишь указатель? Леха. Они есть.
Whatever you look. Where is this supposed to lead?
Сейчас я может нахуй. Чайку? Даже в старинные времена, да, люди отгораживались от простых людей заборами, лесенками, чтобы неудобно было. О, плохая собака. Плохая собака, стой.
One day, I'm gonna be an adventurer.
Плохая собака, стой.
I'm gonna explore the entire world.
А не ты мне нужна плохая собака, дайте мне плохую собаку. 2 плохие собаки. Флаффи. 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 Трэлс. И Белла. Штучку нашел. Дырочку. Чего? Выходить этой башни. О, народ появился. Да, все появилось.
Move along.
Портной. Кожаные товары. Тогда все закрыто было, да? Что я думал. О.
How may I be of service? Of course.
Оружие. О. Ого. Крутой, смотри, меч. Угу. Он 11 урона, ну как и мой, да, но плюс 8 урона от холода здоровью и запасу сил. Нормально такая шмотка. Ну, здесь ничего такого. Книги. Деревянные полки. Каменные полки. Ковры. Вот интерьер для дома. Круглый ковер, маленький рюкзак, настенные корзины, настенные полки, одеяние, трофей лосиха, лось, рога, рыбковая крыса, гугула какого-то, альбура, блин, тут можешь купить. Конечно, это, конечно, вообще шикарно для меня, когда будет, считай, 20 урона, плюс урон, ну, замедляет и плюс еще и запасу сил урона. Покупаем. Ну, давай. Денег у нас много. Может быть, кстати, нам
Of course.
продать надо. Может быть, у нас тут накопилось. Длинный лук. Ну да, не очень много, согласен, но маленький рюкзак нам 2 зачем? Ну да, у меня есть 250 штук.
City. Many of you may have heard it already. There's war in
Yes?
Oi, you there.
Don't look at me like that.
My sir, do you have a moment? I think the two of us could do business together. Well, it is actually quite simple. But since you were kind enough not to just ignore me and walk, you travel a lot, don't you? I can tell by the mud on your boots. Here, one of these books might come in handy on your journeys. Which one do you prefer? Splendid! Say, would you happen to be interested in earning yourself some more coins? Or, I have a problem, and this problem is called You know, I am one of those people who wasn't given everything by fate. Quite the contrary, in fact. When I was... Thank you, but... Fact is, my sister and I dealt with this event. But while I tried to honor my father's heritage by using the little I could from our savings she got to know the wrong people and has, since then, never done a single bit of honest work. Frankly, Now, of course, she is still my sister. So all of these years I paid her rent so she doesn't have to sleep on the streets. However, things have changed. Recently she started using our father's heritage to pay for her addiction. Well, technically it's our money. Basically, it was a share our father had in a small business here. Luckily enough, I managed to save that paper from... Since then, it has turned into quite a formidable sum. You understand? In theory, it is our money, but without me, she would probably have sold it for a bottle of ale. And I won't let her spit on our father's heritage. Oh, believe me, I did. Which is why she simply hid the... I want you to get her to give me that key. How you do it is up to you. But anywhere there's rats and dust. But she spends most of her time in the false dog in the Undercity.
Интересно, или спать хочется очень. Но нам сейчас задача дойти до башни этой мира.
Sir? Yes?
Вот это мира. А! 4 глаза. Типа грифона что-то. Какая туша огромная.
Some people just don't know their place in the world.
Пойдем дальше, хорошо? Нам нужно с того дальнего вылететь. Понял, не там я пошел, да, тут что у нас? Южный квартал еще какой-то. В Южном мы еще не были, да, по-моему? На рынке, в богатом, в бедном. Я смотрю и спать хочется.
Walk blessed, my... Come now, for tomorrow you may not have a chance. No? I thought so. Then have a nice day. Oh, really? But no, you're right. It is unusual. That's one way to... Especially now. Wow. Listen to me. A month ago, I would have been too... Well, what I... And in case you wonder why we just don't... You do that. That's... quite the offer, to be honest. A little detail. My mother... So, there you go. That's where her hut should be. At least approximately. Good luck.
осторожная. Сейчас, да, ну дракон не исправится.
Ого.
A penny, my sir. Please, just one penny.
Мсэ?
Прикольно. Старый скелет. Кому-то бы он не понравился его. Мировской дух.
They just sit on their asses and hope things settle
Ah, wow.
themselves.
Нашел, Леонид. А?
Msé? Walk blessed, friend. Where are you headed? About luck. In the time before the Blood Moon Revolt, a long time ago. Oh, well, that and through those clicking sounds, I also tell them where. Sure. Where to?
Сюда. Да, ерунда. Я богаче. Ну, что ты, ну? Богаче. Богач. Ну, богач же. Я богаче, она смеется. Кто это? Пчела. Ого! Ты куда, косолапый? Мы так не договаривались. Устроим это. Из там надаю что-то. А, вот в чем дело. Все, тишина. Ну еще. Наловим их, что они дают, не знаю. Свой улей заведем. Если что.
Ты отвечаешь, что руда, где нет.
Где что?
Где руда, где обычный камень.
Ну, руда цвета другого, совершенно серого.
Эти камни тоже иногда посветлее, потемнее.
Правильно, да как? Далеко назад бежит. Волки. Торопься. Просто быстро. Первое куда делать. Он скатился. Застрял в кустиках, даже после смерти. Нафиг. Так, ну, выше даже. Ну, чё? Руки там покатились. Так нет, на обратном пути можно заберу. Сейчас поспим, дабы ХП восстановить. Да, это всегда хорошо. Это руда курниковая. Видишь, она отличается такой. Вот закопала. Причем относительно недавно он еще, вон, видишь, мясо не съел. Стальной меч.
Shit! Get away from there! Now! By the prophet's ass! 1 second later and I would have been scraping your remains off the floor. What in blazes are you doing here anyway? Let's put it this way. I know how to hide when I don't want to be seen. Get a little too close and wait a little too long, and you'll have your ass... Lashiri? Oh my. The fellow really isn't one for names, is he? I'm Lashari, but never mind. Anyhow, I hope you're not the backup I asked for. I was hoping for someone more, impressive. No offense. Is that so? Indeed. You have some uncontrolled magic in... Very well. If Constantine... But it'll have to... Short version or long version? Which do you prefer? Fine. I suppose you already know that that is me, my assistant, but as I went upstairs to get something a couple hours ago, I suddenly heard screaming and the clanging of metal. I have no idea who they are or... Anyway, fact is, and before you ask, yes, you can help me. You'll have to, actually. I wouldn't have a chance fighting the mercenaries by myself, but the two of us might be able to do it. No idea. But I don't think there are more than a dozen. Also, they don't end... Oh, that's hard to explain. But part of it is finding the... After we've cleaned up the mess, we can do this whole, who are you and what are you doing? Fine, then follow me. And keep your weapon... By the prophet's act, what in blazes are you doing here anyway?
Нам надо спуститься с ней и убить каких-то наемников в красных плащах, которые сюда пошли.
Shit, you were right. Get them.
Еще маги. Давай. Пошел.
Oh, shit.
О, легкий шлем. Давай соберем. Где-то
Hang on. What's this? By the prophet's ass. I don't believe it. They're orders. My assistant, Seth. It seems he's the reason these fuckers managed to take us by surprise. Save it for Sev when I shove this staff up his ass and fire a thunderbolt.
Нету, здесь что-нибудь, да, наверное? Да, хорошо. Пускай восстанавливает. А? Нижний уровень.
Shit, can you smell that? That's fire. So, these guys really are trying to destroy our research. We have to do something. You're adept at magic, right? Take this spell and use it to put out the fires. If I'm right, the mercenaries are trying to destroy the stone fragments. We have to stop them. I'll take the upper part, and when it's all done, we'll meet here again. Oh, and one more thing. If you should find my assistant Sev down there, try to take him alive and bring him to me. I want to take care of him myself. Okay? Then let's get going.
Ой, магии. Давай, алло, огнетушитель. F. Этажи. Побежите дальше. Дальше.
You'll bleed for this, I swear it.
Он меня убил. Обалдеть.
Just a scratch.
Да ну, с 2 ударов убивает. А, блин. Я-то думаю, ё-моё, что не так? Да не так в то, что... На мне брони нету. Так. Это же лучше. Да, ну. Файспалм. Что бьет? Блин, ничего не вижу. Как они в этой темноте... Ой, блин, я не сохранился. Серьезно? Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй, да беги! Куда я упал? Что за бред? Писец вообще. Этот чувак там прибегает с огненным мечом, блядь. Да давай ты. Шава этого, когда надо вырубить. Тут два раза убил. Да, блядь. На, умри, скотина. Я потом доберу. Магический кинжал просто. Ну пойдем залутаем всех, да, там? Все, что мы пробежали. Ладно, да блин. Вот этот с огненным мечом, это вообще зверюга какой-то был. Что он лупит? А? Кучу потратить на эту программу. Так, блин. По-моему, здесь побывать. Ура. Дубовая плоть. Страшно. Еще что-то. Нет, да все это у меня есть уже. Смысл? Ну, вот это. Ладно, сейчас. Так, сюда еще вернуть. Надо залутать тех, кого я убил, особенно. Эти понятно. Вот этого было что-то железное примора пламени. Ого. Бой взлом ворот, это тоже опыт. Я здесь и был. Сундук пропустил как-то.
Не смотрел.
Так, все собрал. Чуть-чуть. Не, вроде все. Ты по кругу прошелся. Столько раз умереть, а не писать. Что? Наверняка сейчас будет босс.
Well, I'll be damned. That's what I call good time. I take it you were successful? What about the fragments? Did you save them? All of them? Call me a pregnant Lyran. What about Seb? Did you find him? You let him die? But shit! How could that happen? I told you that I need him alive. Damn it. Well, not your... What's your name, anyway? Amidst all this, you're pleased? Well, I actually had... Anyway, for starters, that doesn't happen very often. I've got time.
Всем свои басни травлю о том, что, бля, лихорадки, бля.
Huh. And these visions, if I understand correct... It does indeed. But hey, who am I to judge? And even better, now... Shit. Not you, sorry. I mean, I just... But no, that would be crazy. Way too unlikely. Well, I'd like to speak freely, but... However, I will tell Constantine and old Aranthiel about my theory. And... Then we'll be in a position to really kick ass. Anyway, hold still for a moment. Ready? Alright, let's do this.
Что-то сейчас произойдет.
Don't worry, it'll just tickle a bit.
Не все говорят, что это будет следующий ход, нахуй. Я думаю, меня сейчас об землю тюкнет, блядь. Она последнее все, что накрикнула, это фак. Что-то у нее не срослось.
Are you alright?
Я говорю, блин,
That wasn't on purpose. Really. Sorry, as I have no idea what just happened. Maybe this has something to do with the strangeness of your aura. It's hard to explain, but hey, your fever will now, and now I suggest you return to You need anything else? If not, see you later. We're going, well, put simply, they're supposed to protect us. But old Aranthiel will take care.
Кто я нажал? Потому что эта дверька была закрыта. Сейчас за дверьку выйти. А? А ты как хочешь? А? Давай просто сохранимся.